Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. In today's video, I finally get to show you how I love to wear our 3 new shades of Effortless Lips, which we just launched. In case you missed it, we added 3 new shades to our Effortless Lips collection. These 3 shades complete the range, and I'm so in love with them. We have Daisy, which is a beautiful light pinky peach. We have Zinnia, which is the perfect mauve brown, and then we have Verbena, which is the most stunning brown berry. I'm really excited to finally be able to share with you how I like to do my makeup with these lipsticks, just to give you a little bit of initial inspo. Of course, you can wear these however you would like, but I do think it's fun for me to finally be able to show you my go-to looks since I've been using them off camera for months and months and months. So we're actually going to start off by doing a look with the shade Verbena, which is the deepest shade. Verbena is the perfect brown berry, and it's such a good statement for fall. I want to show you guys my favorite look using this. By the way, I did most of my complexion off camera. I'll have all the products linked down below for you. I just wanted to make sure we can get to the actual look. So I'll have my skin prep and my complexion products down below. When it comes to Verbena, especially on me, I know it's going to be more of a statement kind of a lip look, especially when I build it up. If you didn't see my last video, you can see how you can do more of a sheer layer with this, and it's not going to be as intense, but I do like to have a little more of a bold moment with this. So because of that, I want to keep the rest of the face really, really minimal. I could picture this being such a beautiful look for a fall date night, a special occasion, something that you want to feel really elegant and put together, but it's very easy to do because the lip look is going to be the statement. So we're going to start off by doing a little hint of color on the eyes. Let's go into, actually, we're going to take the shade Naked from the Urban Decay Naked palette, which has been a fall staple for me. And I'm just going to apply this all over the lid and up through the crease, just to create some soft dimension there. I'm also taking that color and running just a little bit along the lower lash line. You could also do this with your powder bronzer. This is not like a specific color necessarily that makes this look what it will become. It's more about just creating that soft dimension around the eyes and making it not too bold to where the lip can really stand out. We're gonna do a little bit of a fluffy, soft lash look. I'm gonna use the Lisa Eldridge Kitten Lash Mascara. We're gonna skip eyeliner and we're gonna purposefully kind of do a really light layer of mascara. I still want enough to define the lashes, but I'm not gonna be building it up as much as I normally do. I just think there's something about a soft lash with a bold lip that I personally love, especially for fall. I do like to apply lower lash mascara. You could skip that step if it feels like too much. Since I know this is gonna be a lip focused look, I actually like to do my lipstick before blush. That way you can kind of control the amount and it won't end up looking like too much on accident. So we're gonna go in with a lip liner. I like to use something that's pretty brown. This color seems like it would work. This is Anastasia in Chai. So I'm gonna start lining the lips with this. And honestly, this color is not as deep as you could go when wearing Verbena. You could also go with an actual dark brown shade. I'm just kind of trying to make a more soft base and the initial lip shape that I want. So I'm gonna take my time here just perfecting the lines. And I am kind of blending in the color a little bit, so it's not a stark line with this look. This will just add longevity to your lipstick. No matter what formula you're using, this is a great tip. All right, I think we've got a good lip shape. So now we're gonna apply Verbena, which again is that stunning brown berry. I'm gonna go ahead and start by just adding one layer, and I'll show you guys how it looks. When you use more of a light layer, it's still really beautiful. So there's one layer all over the lips. I personally like a little more, so I'm just building it up a little bit. Also, something that I love to do, especially with the more deep tones of Effortless Lips, is actually take a little bit right off of my lips, and we can start using this as blush. Now, because this has a little more brown in it, I feel like it looks so pretty on the cheeks, but a little goes a long way with this, especially since we've got most of that color on the lips. I don't want a super bright cheek and a bright lip, but I do love the idea of combining the tones and making it a little more of a monochromatic look. I feel like that's honestly enough blush to add a little bit of color to the cheeks without anything being overpowered. I love how this looks. Honestly, I also feel like faux freckles would be so cute with a look like this. Since I already powdered, I won't do that. This is such a simple look, but it's honestly my favorite way to wear Verbena. I really feel like it showcases the lipstick without feeling too over the top. I feel like in fall, you could even wear this during the day and it wouldn't be too much. I love this lip color. I love how it looks to have a little bit of the same color on the cheeks. Everything feels very fresh. I feel like this could be a great fall date night look as well. You could add more of a statement earring and wear a dress and it could really feel very elevated, even though most of the makeup is very natural and fresh looking. So here's the first look. I hope you guys love this as much as I do, using our brand new shade Verbena. This is Fall in a Lipstick. I love it so much. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to our second color. Next, I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite looks to do when using our new shade Daisy. Daisy is now our lightest shade in the range, and it's the perfect muted light pinky peach. It is so nice. I love it. I especially love wearing this with a good lip liner. Like, I love doing a solid 90s look with this. So I'm actually going to layer on top of the makeup that I already have, but you get the idea, just so that this video isn't too long. I did already kind of paint over the blush that we had, so we can add a little more there as well. We're gonna stick to this Urban Decay Naked palette, and now we're gonna go into the shade Buck to really add a bit more grungy dimension to the eyes. The great thing about Daisy is I feel like you can really go super glam on the whole face, and Daisy looks good with every look. And it also blends in so beautifully with lip liners. I've also referred to it as the mixing shade as I've developed it too, because it looks good when combined with other lip colors, especially other shades of Effortless Lips. It's seriously amazing. Just cleaning up the eyeshadow a little bit. But ideally, you know, you would do an eye look before complexion if you're taking inspo from this look, because anytime you do a heavier eye look, just to keep it more clean, I feel like doing the eyeshadow first is really helpful. All right, next we're gonna dip into Smog, which is this really pretty bronze color. I'm gonna start patting that on the eyelid, right on top of where we just applied those other colors. I'm also gonna take that same color and pinch the brush and apply it to the lower lash line. I'm taking that first brush and just kind of smoothing out the edges on both eyes. We're gonna do a little bit of dark brown liner on the top lash line. This one is from Estee Lauder. Again, I'll have everything linked down below. And then I'm gonna flip it over. This is like a double-sided liner. And we're gonna use the other side, which is a bronze shade. I'm just gonna really emphasize the bronziness on that lower lash line as well. I love how this color of eyeliner has a little hint of olive in it. I just think it's so pretty for fall. All right, now we need mascara. I'm going to layer on top of the one we're already wearing, pretend that I don't already have mascara on. I'm gonna pop on a little bit of the Tarte XL mascara to create more of a bold lash look. And I always love to apply a good amount of lower lash mascara when doing a smoky eye, especially if you've got some eyeshadow on the lower lash line. All right, let's add a little bit of blush. My go-to blush for fall is this one right here, which we also recently launched at Ravie Beauty. This is my Endless Diffusion Everyday Baked Blush in the shade Paradise. Paradise is a beautiful toasted pink. It's a very like muted blush color, which makes it amazing, not just for looks like this, but also for fall blush. Because sometimes, you know, we like to save our brights for spring, summer, and even winter. I feel like this one is a great all year round blush, but it just goes with everything. And you can see it still adds a nice pink because there is pink in there, but it's not a bright pink. It's kind of like a toasted mauve pink, which I love. So I'm just gonna add this kind of towards the backs of the cheeks a bit. And I always love to put a little bit touching the eyeshadow. All right, now for my favorite part, the lip look. I love using a nice like neutral to cool brown liner. This one is from Makeup Forever. It's Total Taupe. I've used this for years. I'm gonna line the lips with this. And since this is more of like a 90s grunge inspired glam look, this time I want the lip liner to be a little bit more obvious. So I'm leaving some space in the center of the lips and I'm really building up the lip liner everywhere else on the edges of the lips. See how perfectly this color matches my eye look? I love it. Okay, now for the star of the show, Daisy. I love this color so much, especially when it glides over a lip liner. It's like, ugh, it's perfection. So I'm gonna focus Daisy in the center of the lips, but I do like to apply it over the lip liner. I just like most of the color in the very middle And you can see how it lightens and brightens the center, but it also just like glazes over any lip liner shade and creates the most beautiful lip look no matter what you pair it with. It's perfect. I love it. One of our original shades of Effortless Lips called Lily, which we launched very first in the first trio, it also is a great shade to use with looks like this, but I did feel like the range needed a little bit something lighter so that you could have the option to really highlight the center of the lips, or if you don't use the lip liner, you could have the option to really kind of mute the lips altogether, and that's where Daisy comes in. It's just such a good color. So here's the final look using what I feel like is one of the most versatile shades in the collection, Daisy. I feel like this is a shade that just looks good with any makeup look, honestly, especially since it has that capability to really blend into any color lip liner. So even though I used a brown lip liner today, so it kept things a little more fall, you could still use this with, say, more of a pink lip liner, and it'll do the same thing where it highlights the center of the lips but creates more of a pink lip look overall. So this is such a versatile shade, something that you could use all year round. And I did mention this in my video where I revealed these shades on launch day, but this is so pretty mixed in with any of the deeper shades or any of the shades. I'll put up a clip right here from the video from last week showing you how it looks when mixed into Verbena, for example. Since Verbena is a little bit more of a deep shade, sometimes there might be days where you want that berry brown look, but maybe not so deep or intense. And that's where Daisy, you can mix in and transform any lip color. I love this one. I love this look. I don't want to wash it off, but I can't wait to show you guys my go-to look with my last shade and possibly my favorite shade from this trio. This one took me so long to perfect because I was very specific with the type of mauve brown that I wanted. Anyway, let me show you my go-to look using the shade Zinnia. Okay, so for Zinnia, I did have to reset my face a little bit more, but I wanted to show you guys the most perfect fall look that I love to do when it comes to Zinnia. If you didn't see our video, we also launched a beanie with this trio, which is so perfect for fall. So I actually wanted to give you guys a look that I like to do using this beanie. Of course, you don't have to do this look with a beanie if you don't want to, but I do actually have some beanie makeup tips for you because the great thing about a beanie, especially if you're like committing to it all day, is you don't have to apply makeup on your forehead. So that makes it super nice. So I like to actually go ahead and apply my beanie. Apply my beanie? Is that how you say that? Wear my beanie. Put on my beanie before doing makeup if I know I'm going to be wearing a beanie. I will do my brows first, and sometimes when I'm doing my makeup in a beanie, I'll kind of pull it up a little bit more, do my brows, and then that way you can kind of pull it down afterwards. But it is nice, I guess I should say this. I do like to take a little bit of foundation or concealer and just kind of like get a little bit over the brows so it's not like this stark line of no makeup, but it saves you a lot of bronzer because if you're anything like me, I load up my forehead with bronzer. So, all right, let's go into a little bit of our complexion products. I'm gonna do a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Water Cream because I feel like my face is feeling dry now that I just wiped everything off. I obviously create all of my products to be very suitable for everyday situations. Like that's my main goal with Ravie Beauty, is to just make sure that every product is really approachable and wearable for every day. Of course, with the lipsticks, we do have some more fun colors now, but with this trio, I feel like Zinnia is such a cool girl everyday look. It's gonna be a little bit deeper looking on me, but it's not so out there to where you're not comfortable wearing it every day. So I'm gonna show you guys what I like to do in a really quick situation, especially as the weather cools off. I want my makeup to look really effortless and chic and cool, but I don't want it to take a lot of time. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes a smoky eye, there's a time and a place, but not everybody has time all the time for a smoky eye. So this look right here is a great everyday look using Zinnia. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply foundation. And again, like I said, it's so nice because when you're wearing a beanie, you don't have to put makeup on your forehead. I will say, if you're gonna wear a beanie, it's one of those things where you have to commit all day, because if you're not wearing makeup on the forehead, then you take your beanie off, I can look a little wild, you know what I mean? Just commit, you know? Commit to the beanie look. I'm actually gonna take a teensy bit of contour just with whatever's left on my brush from earlier. You could totally skip contour if you wanted to with a look like this, because I'm still gonna show you how to like warm up your face. You guys, I just realized I didn't put concealer on and I already started setting my under eyes. But honestly, I feel like we could try to go without it. Should we try a no concealer look? I don't know. I feel like I applied enough product under the eyes, and you know, I don't feel like I have crazy dark circles today, so maybe it's a happy little accident. And it kind of suits our easy everyday fall look no concealer version. Okay, the star of the show again, because it's my favorite blush for fall, is Paradise. And if you guys watched when I created the video where I showed you guys my go-to looks using these blushes, you will know that I use Paradise all over my face. It is my go-to. So that's why you don't really need bronzer, in my opinion, when you're wearing this. Of course you can layer it with bronzer, but it's just so nice to know you can literally put this all over the face and it's gonna look really good. I feel like when it comes to a beanie look, I love when the blush comes up a little bit higher on the face. So you'll see how I'm taking my brush actually kind of underneath the eyes, which also I feel like disguises my accidental no concealer situation today. I also love to go across the nose. We're trying to look sun-kissed but make it fall and winter, you know what I mean? Like ski bunny, even though I don't ski. I've never actually tried to ski before. It's giving that vibe where it's like she's a little bit sun-kissed and frostbitten, you know? So I'm just layering this up like crazy. I even like to put a little bit on the chin. That's optional, but I do. I like to put a little bit kind of all over the face. And say I wasn't wearing a beanie, you could put a little on the forehead as well. I even like to take Paradise and use it as eyeshadow. So I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna put a bit of this in the crease of my eye. The thing about me with a quick look is a lot of times, well, okay, it depends on the day. Sometimes I like a little bit more of a soft lash with a look like this. So using, you know, a fluffier type of formula when it comes to mascara, or even a brown mascara looks really good when you're doing something like this. Or I go to the opposite end and I'm like, I want lashes. And I feel like that's my mood today. So we're gonna go in with the Tarte XL mascara again, and I'm gonna layer this up on the top and bottom lashes. All right, now that we've got mascara galore, we're gonna do our lip look. So Zinnia is a fabulous mauve brown, and because it's got a good mix of both mauve and brown, when it comes to lip liner, you can honestly go either direction. Since we used a brown liner with Daisy, I'm gonna do something that feels a little bit more on the mauve side when it comes to a liner. So let's see, I have the shade Hue in the Mario lip liners, which is actually quite a bit lighter than Zinnia. Actually, I feel like this color would look really good with Daisy, to be honest, because it's got a little bit more of that peachiness. Is this the right shade? I feel like I need something more mauve. Hold on. I need to try that color with Daisy though. I think it'd be perfect. All right, we're pivoting and we're gonna go into Super Size Me from Charlotte Tilbury, which is kind of more like mauvey pink, but I think this will work. All right, once we've got lip liner, we're gonna apply the shade Zinnia. This color has my whole heart. Every time I wear it, I just honestly feel so glamorous, but in a very wearable, approachable way. Oh, it is such a pretty color. This color also looks good when you kind of glam things up, since it has that brown infused into it. But for me, I like to kind of make it more of the star of the show, like a look like this. I think it's so pretty. I love that it's right in the middle of like a mauve and a brown, because it doesn't feel like too berry, you know, and it doesn't feel so brown to where it can't be like all you're wearing on the lips. Do you know what I mean? So we're gonna go in with a little more blush. Now that I've got that on, I think we can bump up the blush even more, which is my favorite thing to do. Honestly, I can't wait to wear this beanie in the winter with the shade Oasis all over the cheeks. Like, are you kidding? That'd be so pretty. I already can't wait. I'm already planning my looks with all these products. It's so fun that like everything that I've been working on is launching slowly but surely. And so I can actually show you guys how I've been doing my makeup off camera as I've been creating these products. It's just so fun. Okay, I'm looking at my makeup and I want a little bit of brown in the eyes to kind of help complement Zinnia. So I'm going back into that Naked palette from Urban Decay and I'm popping into the shade Naked just to add a smidge of brown. I don't know if that was needed, but too late now. Are you kidding me? How cute is that look? I feel like the beanie really makes it. I feel so fresh and cozy and chic and a little bit glam thanks to the lip color. I hope you guys like this look as much as I do. Also, I purposely made the logo a little more discreet than other like merchy products that I've seen out there because I really wanted it to feel like the energy of Ravie, which is very much like essential daily staples, things that you want to use every day. So I feel like this beanie is gonna go with anything and everything. And also the color pairs well with any lip color, which is also why I chose this cream color. Anyway, love, love, love this look. All right, you guys, so that is the third and final look using the shade Zinnia in the Ravie Beauty the Effortless Lips formula. Guys, this is so fun for me to like sit down and show you these looks. I'm so serious. I am so thankful to you guys for all of your love and support on this launch and all of our previous launches. Thank you for making Effortless Lips as successful as it has been. That was like my biggest hope and dream with this product, and it makes me so happy that you guys love this formula as much as I do. So I really hope that you love the 3 final shades that we just added to the Effortless Lips lineup. I hope you guys feel inspired by them. I hope it helps you create your dream fall makeup looks and also all of your makeup looks throughout the rest of the year as well. I would love to hear in the comments which shade is your favorite out of the 3 that we launched. I want to hear from you, so just thank you. This was so fun for me to film. Also, tell me which look was your favorite in the comments. Did you like the look with Verbena, Daisy, or Zinnia? I have to know, so comment that down below as well. Thank you so much again for everything. You guys have literally made my dream come true. Thank you for supporting Ravie Beauty. It has been such an amazing past year. Thank you for celebrating our first birthday with us already. There's so much more to come. I can't wait to continue to bring you along this journey with me. We seriously are just getting started, which is so exciting. I love you all so much. Tag me if you end up recreating any of these looks using Daisy, Zinnia, or Verbena. I would love to see. I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.